Violet scarfed down her food, not because it was amazing, but because she wanted to get away from Asher. He totally misread her, though. "My poor queen, you must be starving. Let me order more," he said, already grabbing his phone. "No," Violet blurted out. Asher raised an eyebrow, surprised. "No?" "I'm good. Seriously, any more and I'll puke," she said, which was true. Years of not having enough to eat had shrunk her stomach, and she was stuffed. Asher frowned. "You eat like a bird, little purple. Not enough. But don't worry, I'll fix that." A shiver ran down Violet's spine. Nope, not happening. She was already plotting her next escape. There was no way she was letting the psycho turn her into his purple queen. Violet forced herself to slow down, taking smaller bites, trying to look normal. Asher was busy with his phone, which gave her a second to breathe. She couldn't help but check him out, though. He looked surprisingly normal in his school uniform. Unlike Roman and Griffin, Asher's uniform was perfect, like something out of a magazine. She wondered if he was like a straight-A student, or was that just another act? Was anything about him real? Violet got so caught up in trying to figure him out that she barely noticed she was still eating. There was something about him, though, something that drew her in. Was it his hair, all styled perfectly to the side, or his flawless skin? How could anyone look that perfect? As he typed on his phone, a little frown appeared on his face, and Violet had this crazy urge to smooth it away. Okay, I'm officially losing it. Or maybe Asher was like making her think he was attractive. It sounded insane, but with Asher, anything was possible. Violet glanced up, and her eyes locked with his. She choked, food going down the wrong pipe. She started coughing like crazy, tears in her eyes. "Here," Asher said, shoving a glass of water at her. Violet didn't even hesitate, just chugged it until it was empty. Asher put the glass down and started rubbing her back. "You're okay. I got you," he murmured, his hand moving in soothing circles. Violet stopped coughing, but was frozen, staring at Asher. No one had ever said those words to her before. Even in this messed up situation, no one had ever taken care of her like this. Maybe Nancy had, but only when Violet was sick, and Nancy didn't want her to die. No one else had ever acted like she actually mattered. Violet was lost in the moment as Asher cupped her face with one hand, still rubbing her back with the other. His touch was softer now, almost seductive. Her breath caught in her throat. Violet couldn't fight the strange vibe. As Asher leaned in, her eyes fluttered closed. "It's just a kiss," she told herself. "Nothing more." But just as their lips were about to touch, the door swung open. "Who the heck is in my office?" Principal Jameson's voice boomed, then trailed off as she took in the scene. Violet jerked back, mortified. Being caught almost kissing a psycho felt like a slap in the face. It snapped her back to reality. "Mr. Nightshade! Oh, shoot!" Principal Jameson cursed, realizing he wasn't wearing his sunglasses. Violet used the distraction to scramble away from Asher, getting to her feet just as Principal Jameson pulled a pair of aviators from her bag and put them on. Violet couldn't help but wonder what the big deal was about looking into Asher's eyes. They were unusual, yeah, but that was it. She felt weirdly comfortable looking into those slitted, reptilian eyes. Unless Principal Jameson had secrets she didn't want Asher to uncover. Unlike Principal Jameson, Violet had no secrets, except her plans to escape tonight. "Oh!" Principal Jameson finally seemed to recognize her. "Miss Purple!" Even with her eyes hidden behind the shades, Violet could feel the judgment radiating from Principal Jameson. It wasn't surprising, considering her creative application. Violet grabbed her bag. I'm leaving for class. Asher stood up. I'll walk you. No, Violet blurted out, startling both Principal Jameson and Asher. She took a breath, forcing herself to speak calmly. I think you've done enough already. It wasn't a thank you. If Asher walked her to class, it would cause a total scene. She didn't want that kind of attention. Before coming to Principal Jameson's office, Violet had checked her ranking and was shocked to see she'd climbed to 18th place. If the people she'd bumped down were anything like Paige, she was in for a world of hurt. Even though it wasn't her fault, she didn't even want this. Who was pushing her up the ranks? Whoever it was, they were going to get a piece of her mind. For a second, it looked like Asher might ignore her, but surprisingly, he backed down. Thank goodness, Violet thought. She'd rather deal with Asher's obsession in private. It was already too much to handle. Principal Jameson, however, realized what Violet's leaving meant. She'd be alone with Asher. Oh, crap. She shot Violet a desperate look, silently begging her to stay. But Violet just grinned knowingly. Have a nice day, ma'am, she said and walked out. Principal Jameson gulped, turning back to Asher, who was now scowling. Just when he'd been getting somewhere with Violet, she had to barge in and ruin the moment.
Wait, that's not the end. You've just had a free taste. Now get the full story on the Pocket FM app, link in description. Check out our next video and playlist, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.